Hello, everyone, to a new one shot in the Immortal Axiom. I'm your game master, Gabriel, and today, welcome to the Sleeping Red Poet. And these three are going to be my players for today. Introduce yourself. Carl, you go first.
Oh, okay. But I am Carl and I am the player for Darius Thornfield.
Julius?
Annyeonghaseyo, yo, it's me. My name is Julius, and I'm going to be playing Andy Park.
Ataya? All right, everyone. This is going to be the first introduction of Ataya. Here she is. Ataya, introduce your character.
Hi, I'm Mathia, and my character is Beatrice, but you can call her Betty.
Okay, that's gonna be
Bet on Betty, baby.
that'll
Bet
be
on this note.
our three victims. I mean, players today.
I knew it. We're
Victim
dying.
Tayo?
We're fucking
I
dying.
knew it. I knew it.
Don't worry. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die,
Not
unless
yet.
Wink.
you act dumb. Then maybe, perhaps,
Oh,
Come on.
You
perhaps,
underestimate me.
perchance, maybe.
god damn it.
I'm not
No.
built for combat. Come on.
Uh, well, goodbye then.
Holy shit.
Let's see here.
Where is Julius?
Is he gone again?
Oh, god damn
Yeah.
it.
Do you guys hear the music?
Hopefully
Saan ba?
not. Kasi nakamute ko sa akin.
No, from Jackie Chan.
Oh, mahingal ako sa akin.
Oh, okay. But you can still hear it. That's good. Where did? Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording to wait for Julius in three, two, one. Now, everyone's comfortable. Alright, let's begin. You all find yourself inside the Kidlat Tea House. You see the interior, a cozy labyrinth of comfortable, stuffy armchairs, wooden tables bathed in the soft glow of three crackling fireplaces, and on the sides of each wall are towering bookcases laden with old books and freshly penned local works. This tea house definitely exudes that familiar book smell. And you see across you a floor to ceiling glass door with the lake being pretended on it. It's most probably the rear deck, as you see the misty woods surrounding the lake. Right now, all of you have just arrived in Kidlat, inside a mountain community called Maulan, which is home to artists, poets, and so called professional shamans and psychics. It is also a well known tourist trap for all kinds of foreigners. Since we are in the Philippines, expect most of them to be Filipinos. Moreover, Maulan is centered around a town called Rodriguez, which is a few minutes of driving a ways back. It's a quiet community. Everyone generally knows one another, and little to no consequence happens here. As you sat on your table, you see on the counter a wide array of coffees, teas, and other baked goods. Uh, you see here one of the patrons there saying, "Ah, hey, do you think we can go for a dive in the Caban Lake? Like, no one's gonna notice if we just go for a little dip there, right? Don't be stupid, man. We're gonna get caught. I don't want this to be the second country we're banned in. Chill. Okay, okay. I was just asking. Damn. And at that, please tell me, what does your characters look like?
Oh, now
Let's
that
start
I
with
think
you, Carl.
about it, fuck. What the blonde, blue eyes, pasty ass motherfucker. Yeah.
Okay. Hitler's nightmare. I mean, Hitler's dream. Hitler's nightmare. Okay. Julius, how about you?
I got that. Um, for short hair, black hair, jet black hair, short jet black hair, blue eyes. Um, about taller than average, and then he got on a white dress shirt with a black tie, a black long coat, and then some black pants, black slacks, and then shoes.
Okay. Gothic. I like it. Ataya? We can't hear you. You're muted.
You're muted.
My bad. So my character Beatrice or Betty is okay. Let's I'm tall in this as this character. Let's say she's 5'7", blonde, green eyes, dirty blonde, green eyes. She's the exact opposite of Julius's character. She's more on the on the parang earth tones. She's wearing
I
a
see.
brown trench coat and a white vest underneath, and a black like pleated skirt
Ah,
with Uggs boots
trendy. I like it. I like it. Now,
with
how
headband, white
did
headband.
how did Thornfield, Betty, and Andy, you know, met up? Why are the three of them sitting around each other, looking very
College.
familiar?
College.
College, really now?
College
College
Yeah.
friends.
I
Yep.
was
school friends.
I was
School
here for
friends.
business.
And why did you end up sitting with these two?
Um,
I'll talk
thought
to
I could
him.
use the company and get to know the
I-
locals around.
How did
I
the two
talked
of
to
you-
him.
You talked him. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's how most people generally, get along. Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay. Looks like you struck up a quick friendship with this brooding Korean man.
I'm not brooding. He just looks confused as hell. Like,
I
you know what?
see.
Betty was like, "Oh, he looks so confused as fuck. Might as well be confused fucks in this village." Am I right?
I see. I see.
Nakabukas ng Discord ko dito.
Okay. Okay. Now, what will the three of you doing? You see a bunch of people entering the cafe, the tea
I
house,
mean-
rather.
We're in a tea house, so I'm assuming we're here to get some tea.
Fair enough.
Right?
You can order one. All right, you guys
Yeah.
go ahead and.
Oh, that's that kind of tea you wanna hear? Oh, okay.
Hi, tea. Tea. Can order some tea. Yeah. Chai tea.
Okay, sure.
Are you guys also gonna come by with me?
I mean, why not? I'm in town.
We're in a tea shop. Tea house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. What do you recommend?
I don't know. I don't even know anything about tea.
So, Betty just waved for a waiter.
After a while, you see a woman go up to you all She is wearing a barista outfit, just the average standard generic one, with a white shirt and jeans and the short black apron and a golf hat around it. Is it called golf hat? Yeah, sure.
The coffee hat
Yeah,
thing.
she has brown hair, very lightly tanned skin, and black eyes. You see on her a name card on her breast pocket reads Haley Galang. Hello there. Can I take your order? I'm Haley, and welcome to the Poetry Night tonight.
Abigail smiled. I'm sorry. Betty smiled at her and said, "Hi, I'm Abigail. I would like to know your
Abigail,
house
I
special."
I I thought
No,
you were
Betty. I'm so sorry.
Abigail! Abigail! Who the fuck?
I'm so
Where
sorry.
did Abigail come from?
Yeah.
She's using a fake
Wag,
name.
wag, wag.
Okay.
Hi, my
Yo,
name is
yo, run it,
Betty.
run it back.
Now go ahead.
Okay,
She
so
forgot her own
Betty,
name.
Betty smiled at
Uh-huh.
Haley and she said, "Hi, I'm Betty. Can I please have your house special?"
How special? That is going to be the Kidlat Whirlpool coffee.
Uh,
Ayaw wala si Kid!
It'll give you a
um,
storm in your stomach. I'm sorry, that's it.
uh, she looks at the two of them. So, would you like to have that or?
Yeah, let's take the special. We don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I think I would be fine with a special.
Very well, three
Three specials,
specials.
please.
Any for your tea?
And
Uh,
what do you recommend?
Well,
That's
we
good with the
have
special.
some. Oh,
uh
the Stormy Croffle.
Storm microphone. Gaano kalaki yung cookie nila?
Yeah,
You can ask.
How big are your cookies?
She
Sounded so
raises an
bad.
eyebrow and she says,
Oh,
You know chocolate chip cookies?
"Don't worry,
Do you-
I know.
Oh,
I know. Don't worry about that. You three are foreigners, right?
yeah.
Abigail,
Yes, ma'am.
Betty said, "Opo."
Mhm.
Oh,
Opo.
Ooh, looks like one of you knows how to speak Filipino.
Onti lang, onti.
Ah, buti lang.
uh,
Sige. And she looks at you, Darius, and she grabs one of the plate, which is around this size.
oh my god.
Basically,
Ah.
half that size.
That's still a big ass cookie. I'm taking it.
Very
I'd
well.
like to cookie, please.
Chocolate chip cookie. And for you too, Madam and Sir, a Stormy Croffle.
Ah,
I would.
uh,
No, you go
you first.
ahead.
No,
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 you go ahead.
you go first. No,
Okay,
no,
no, you
you
go ahead.
go first.
Why are you two being
Can you
so
two lovebirds get it going? I have something to write.
Oh, we're not. I'm not.
third
I'm
wheel
just
in my own
I
friendship.
I'm
know
just kidding, I'm
we
just
just
kidding.
met today.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
love at
have.
first sight then.
Oh, disgusting.
Anya.
She hears Betty
Blueberry
saying
cheesecake. Blueberry cheesecake.
blueberry cheesecake. There you go. She
She
overheard
looks
Betty.
defeated.
Yeah, she overheard Betty saying disgusting, and she looked at and
Disgusting shit.
at Andy with with a sorry smile, mentally saying, "I'm sorry for bringing it up."
I don't get what she means by that look, but I'm just going to go.
Darius just laughing in the background.
Okay. Then how
Ooh,
about you,
easy.
sir? What do you want?
I think I'd be fine with the same
Go.
cookie as this young man over here.
Yeah.
You,
That, don't you? Huh.
you're
Okay. Then.
only 2 years older than me.
So sorry. Wrong translation. I mean, I'm just gonna have the same as him.
You're
Mm.
speaking English. What the fuck do you
see.
mean by wrong translation?
Yeah, when his character is
Well,
Korean, right? He could be, ano?
yeah,
He was
his
Yan
born
eh.
and
his
raised
English
in
might
the
Nah,
US.
been
nah. Whenever he insults someone, he'll just say, "Oh, sorry, wrong translation." Free get out of jail card.
죄송합니다.
me no English.
미안해. 미안해.
Okay. That's going to be two chocolate chip cookies, and you see Haley finish writing down your orders, and she goes back to the counter and relays it to the kitchen staff. Now, after that's done, what do you guys do? You see all around
Uh,
you are some over a dozen patrons. The most notable ones are one of them being a goth girl, like around maybe teenager,
oh,
uh,
Typos.
around 16 or 15.
oh no.
We're not Liam.
We're not
She,
the
We're not Liam.
she has black hair, purple highlights around. She has some tattoos of chains on her arm. She has a tanned skin. She's got purple eyes. And she's
purple.
wearing a black lipstick. Right now, she's one on the couch on the side, taking up on the whole couch for herself, since she's laying on it while she's reading a manga called.
Oh,
It's a bit too far to tell from your perspective, but it has like Juju
Oh,
Aizen,
you guys said okay.
Juju Aizen, something like that. It's too far
Love
to.
at first
Okay.
sight.
You're
What do you mean?
You're 24. You're the eldest in this trio. You're 24.
yeah.
Like it.
And I'm never gonna dance again.
Oh my
The way I dance with you.
Okay, aside from her, you see on the side a very tall, middle-aged African veteran, it appears, as he's wearing some kind of camo clothing, and he's carrying himself with a lot of confidence and grandeur, to the point that people are subconsciously parting ways before him. You also notice that he does not have a right leg, as it has been replaced by a prosthetic, a metallic prosthetic. You see around his neck is a what's it called, panorama. I think that's what it's called, the panorama camera, right?
Oh,
I
panorama.
see.
Panorama camera.
Panorama.
Panorama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. He has like dreadlocks on his very short dreadlocks on his head. Aside from him, Andy, please roll me a culture check.
Yes, sir. Now,
I'm not
what is my
Andy.
culture again? Hold on. It's 7.
Not very
This is
cool.
D100, right?
D100, yes.
I spent it all on survival, bro. 33. God damn.
33.
I am not cultured at all.
If it were the others, they would have failed, but you have a unique advantage. You know what? Yeah, you have advantage. Roll it again.
Let's go.
What?
Imagine I roll worse.
Oh my god. 99.
Oh, you go. That's a triumph. For everyone who doesn't know. Right. For everyone who doesn't know, we are using a homebrewed, well, not homebrewed anymore, an original TTRPG system of my own creation. I call it the Immortal Axioms. Basically takes a bunch of inspiration from OSR mechanics, but let's not talk about that this one shot. Uh,
We'll talk about it in the next one.
the next one.
Leo.
But yeah, Andy, the moment you spot this woman, your eyes go wide. You know her. You don't just know her. You've actually met her before. She is a very famous Korean webtoon author.
Leo.
At
Yes.
16?
She,
God damn.
you know her as Leela Park. She's an American born, but she immigrated back to Korea and has made a very successful webcomic called My Teenage Life as a Wizard. And despite its generic name, the story is very, very entertaining. It's essentially about this six group of six individuals in a small sleepy town in America who's all gained these supernatural powers under the tutorship of a mentor working as the one of the top detectives in that town. This is totally not a reference. Okay, but yeah, you know her not just from being a fan of her work, but you've also had the pleasure of meeting her back in Korea when you got that map leading to the lost city of Atlantua.
May
After-
naglalaro ng Candy Crush.
And after following that lost city of Atlantua, you realize that again, it's a bust. There was no such city like that. But fortunately, during your exploration, you met her. The two of you had gotten it along quite well. You bonded over web comics, obviously, and how you were a fan of her work. But other than that, the last most notable people there is another woman, but this woman is a very pale skin and frosty blue hair. She looks very cold and cruel, so not a lot of people are talking to her. She's on the counter sipping some tea, and she's basically giving off "don't talk to me" vibes. Now, obviously, there's a lot of other patrons there, but what are the three of you doing?
I'm writing my poem.
Mm-hmm. We're writing your poem on the table. It's going good so
Yeah.
far.
I'm going to go up to was Leela was her name?
Yeah, Lila Park.
Wow, we have the same surname.
That's one of the reasons you got along. You bonded together, having one of the most common shore names in Korea.
Basic bitch.
That's you as well.
I know. That's what I said. Me. I referred to me, not
You're
her.
approaching Lila. You see right now she's
Yeah,
working on
yes,
a
sir.
draft for again MTL MTLAW. Yeah, MTAW.
Matao.
Mhm.
어?
Matao.
유다씨? 여기서 만나서 반가워. 여기 왜 왔어?
Andy. Well,
What brings you to the Philippines?
I should be asking you that. What are you doing in the Philippines?
I don't know. I was here for business at first. What?
Oh,
I kind of ran into some locals and then I got here.
really? Last time I saw you, you said you were visiting. What was that? You were visiting the Anatolia Palace in Russia.
Yeah, that too, but 다른 일 때문에였어. 아,
Mm. Well, it's a good thing I'm meeting with you. I'm kinda like needing some advice on some story direction. Here,
oh,
sit, sit.
yeah, what do you need?
And then as these two talk together, Betty, what are
Mm.
you doing?
Is he hitting on a child? You're muted, Atea. Atea,
You're
you're
muted.
muted.
You're muted again. No, no. Leela is a 23-year-old woman. Okay.
So, wait lang, yung kapatid ko kasi kanina kausap ko, like, he was bad mouthing me, but anyway, what am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
So, she's just, oh, sitting, she's just sitting there looking pretty, and, she's looking around to talk, for someone to talk to, because it seems like everyone looks interesting, and um the researcher in her just wants to start yapping, and then she makes eye contact with the veteran,
Mm. The
and
veteran,
she waves,
he raises his
and she
eyebrows.
does this off.
He nods at you. Yet this veteran seems to be quite an interesting history, a living history. What wars did he went on? What country did it originate from? How did he lose his legs? Is he still a soldier? Why does he have a camera? So many interesting questions to ask.
So Betty was itching to ask those questions, but she did not want to come off as too strong, so she uh mouthed to him, "Can I come over?"
And at first, the veteran looks at you
She
confused and then realizes what you're talking
she was
about.
all smiles.
Then she raises a cup of steaming hot coffee and raises it to you. And basically allowing you to, signaling you that you can go and talk to him.
So I leave my things with
And then, Darius.
Darius.
Okay, and you
Like,
make
I'm
your
gonna
way
write
over.
here. Darius. And
You
I make my way over to sit. I think it's too much to sit beside him, so I'm gonna sit in front of him.
Yeah, across him. No, he's sitting on a
Yeah.
two and there's a table in front of him and another armchair there. And as you sit
Uh,
across him, he looks at you questioningly and says, "Well, now, what brings you here?"
so alam mo yung uh, when you're itching to ask something and yung kamay mo gumagano na lang.
Mm.
She was doing that, and she extended her hand, and she introduced herself. Uh, good
Mm.
good day to you. I am Beatrice Abansuan. Uh, very nice to meet you.
Ah, I am Nuwan. Mark Nuwan. It's a pleasure to meet you too, Miss Beatrice. Now, again, why were you questioning me with those looks?
I beg your deepest pardon.
I don't mean to offend. It's just that when a woman looks at me like that, either she wants to kill me or she wants to fuck me and then kill me. I had a lot of interesting experiences back in Africa.
Uh,
A lot of interesting
wait,
experiences. I'll tell you that much.
but Betty was like, uh, she had so many questions running in her mind that she was frozen there for a second trying to formulate a question, a sentence, and she said, "I'm I don't think I'm trying to do neither."
Ah, well, the entire refreshing experience. Forgive me, sorry. I hadn't much out.
But But that is an interesting starter. So why don't we start off from that?
What? Women wanting to kill me or women wanting to fuck me, then kill me? Or my time in Africa? Which parts of those?
So Betty.org stopped working for another second, and then she said, "I can see why you're fuckable, but I don't know why they wanna kill you."
Ah, well, let's start with my time in Africa then. That way you'll know. And as you start that conversation, the scene drifts back to one Darius Thornfield. Darius, what are you doing? You notice that your friends both went off talking to their own partners,
Those
leaving
son of a
you,
bitch.
yep, leaving you alone before
One
you.
is one is trying to fuck a minor and one is trying to fuck a
What do
veteran.
you mean minor? Lila is
I'm
23.
22. Ay,
Yeah,
23?
23, 23. Yeah.
Okay.
23? Yung ano
Yes.
sinabi kanina, oh, iba ata yung ano,
No,
yung
no,
god
no.
chick
That
nata
was the
yun.
god chick. No, he was talking to a girl he recognized. The girl who
Chill!
wrote the famous
Bro, trying to hit,
webcomic.
bro. Calm down.
Yeah.
Chill, bro. It's not Liam.
I doubt that. God, those son of a bitch. I came here with friends and they left me for God fucking damn it. I'm gonna continue with my fucking poem on how my life is as a college student. God fucking damn it.
What is your poem about? What is this? I know. What is? How,
I can't.
how was your how was your life as a college student about? Are you talking about the depressing reality of never owning a house, the depressing reality of never owning a car, the depressing reality of never owning a property, the depressing reality of never fully paying your loan, the depressing. Okay, which one was
It's
those?
the
Edward,
Then?
first.
stop it. You're
It's
making
the
All
me
of the
cry.
above.
all of the above, and I may have just peaked at college. After that, it would go downhill.
So you're writing about in pessimistic poem then.
I'm alone in another country.
Mm. Well, you didn't
Even
come alone. Your friends just left you alone, which is
exactly.
arguably kind of much worse. Now, as you're writing down this depressing poem of yours, you hear above your head someone saying, "Wow, dude, sucks to be you." You
I
look
know,
up
right?
and you see that teenage goth girl uh, looking down at you. You see her holding a phone with the earphones connected to her ears. What? Not gonna say
No,
anything? Got your shell
I
shocked?
don't. I don't
Just
know
so you
what to
know,
do at this point.
I'm 16, yeah? So, no
Yeah,
touching, only looking.
I I'm afraid to even look, as you may
Good.
just break my arm.
Well, I may have done a few arm breaking of my own.
Oh god damn it!
And then, without even taking your opinion, she just shoves you in your armchair and sits beside you and grabs your poem.
Uh,
Yes, she's
God.
one of those kinds of people. Yeah. Just
am I trying? Am I here to babysit you? Where are your parents?
I don't need to be babysat. I'm just looking. Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good, it's a decent poem, but you got some of few mistakes here, here, and she's basically pointing out what minor mistakes uh, that you wrote on the poem. You can do so much better if you actually wrote this part. Maybe remove that one. Why are you even here? She asks
Oh,
questioningly.
vacation. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
taking a break.
Really? Really? Fine.
What?
I'll do it first. The name's Ellie. And you?
Oh, call me Darius.
Dario...
Darius
Darius?
Cornfield.
Well, at least you have some manners. God.
Come
Uh...
on.
Tell me, uh, what does Darius look like, and how tall is he?
Oh, fucking 6'5".
6'5". Holy shit! Yes, you are towering over this girl. She is 5'2".
Dude, remember he's still an athlete.
Yes, he is. The girl is a 5'2". Okay, Mr.
God damn.
Giant. Okay, okay, Mr. Giant. Uh, then she gives you a questioning look. Why aren't you still doing all the revisions I told you?
Fine, I'm doing it right now. Uh,
And after
that's why I'm a college student.
okay, and then after as this interaction going on, the scene now moves towards Andy and Leela. Really? That happened? That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
What else happened in Russia? Did you find the castle?
Ah, mm, kinda. I was looking for the castle, and then when the snow cleared up, I suddenly realized there were kids running outside and towards it. So I guess you could say I found a castle, just not the castle I was hoping for.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, at least you had some confirmations on whether or not the thing you were looking for was real, right?
I'd say 50-50 on that.
Mm.
And can't really be too sure nowadays.
Then after that, you went here in the Philippines?
Yeah, some trails there led me here.
Oh, I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what trails were there?
Ah, Edward, what trails were there?
You tell me.
Uh, I don't know. There's just some stuff there in writing that pinpointed to this specific area, and then I kind of just winged it from this part since at this point I was just taking any information I could get.
Oh, that's so interesting. You know, I actually added a reference to your previous adventure in Korea to my webcomic. It was
Oh,
about the
what?
part where you found a golden sword. I actually added that as a Easter egg in Teenage Wizard. That's definitely not a reference at all. And don't worry, guys. If you're wondering what the fuck are we talking about, just keep wondering. Oh
You're
right.
never gonna find out.
Oh right. I'm also gonna ask about some directions I want here.
Oh,
Yes, you see,
nice.
the first arc finished, and well, the group managed to defeat Tian. And they prevented like the angel from awakening. And I was thinking of adding a sixth main character. Like, yeah, she's a girl named Adele. She basically comes from a family of monster hunters. What do you think? Do you think it's a bit too sudden to introduce another character? After we already have 5 main characters?
Hmm. An honest, f- hold. Yeah. All right, I'm good. If I'm gonna be honest, it sounds good, but I guess you could introduce her after everything settles down, so that you know, when their downtime arc starts.
Yeah, yeah, go on. Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
I'm sorry, but yeah, that's a good thing. Um,
yeah, 미안해. I
you
don't,
know,
writing is not really my
no, no, it's fine,
thing.
it's fine, it's fine. In fact, you gave me a good advice last time, 'cause since I was going to kill off Jakin, but you said to not to. What do you look so pissed, Julius? What do you look so pissed?
He's too quiet, she said.
He was
She doesn't.
Then
after
he
he.
looks so pissed though. He looks so
Hey,
red.
hey, I told you he could have some character development. Yeah,
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 that's
come
true.
on, let him cook. There's so much potential in that character.
Yeah.
I think the one thing about him is that there was neglect. Like,
Mm. Well, a lot.
no offense in your
No, no,
writing,
no.
but
It's fine. It's fine. A
yeah,
lot of
yeah, but you see what I mean.
readers thought that he was too antisocial, that he didn't talk too much, that he didn't really provide any of the
Yeah.
story, like he was all grunts. But after your advice, he really shone, especially at the ending of the arc.
Yeah, I kind of had the same thoughts about him when I first read about him,
Mm.
because it kind of reminded me when I was back in middle school.
Oh, tell me, what did you do in your middle school? And at that scene, we cut to Betty and Mark. And that's when I shook off the tiger, grabbed its bones, and stabbed it through the head. That's how I lost my leg, basically.
Betty was looking at him like, that happened?
Yep, I still have some scars to prove it. And he raises up. Yeah, he raises up his shirt, and you see on his left abdomen are 3 vicious scars from some kind of big cat predator.
Betty was like,
Yeah, aside from that, there's sculpted abs there. It
stop it, Edward!
there were like every pectoral muscle
Stop
is
it!
clearly defined.
Okay.
You almost couldn't focus on the scar somehow.
Wait. Let me cook, Edward. Let me cook.
Yeah.
I know, Betty's eyes were doing like, like this. And then she was like, she
Hey,
doesn't know where she
hey,
should
Betty, the scars over here, not here. Yeah.
She was like, touche.
Yeah.
Can I?
And sure, you can touch me.
Yeah,
mean,
she
my scar.
gently runs. She gently runs her hand on his scars, and
Okay.
she was like, I this is deep.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Okay. Let me cook. Let me cook.
Okay.
So she was like this, and then she just looks up and looks down and looks up and looks down, and then
Hey.
she retracted her hand. She was like, "Oh, I see, I see." She was trying so hard to act dumb as possible.
Yep. After that, I skinned the lion and went towards back to the tribe. I presented it to the chief, and he gave me her daughter's hand in wedding. Being the young dumb fool I was, I accepted, thinking that it's an easy way to get cash. And at first, I thought she liked me. She was giving me that look, the one you gave me a while ago.
She was like,
And then,
Go on.
and then that night, the two of us were doing the deed. You know how it
She's
goes.
trying so hard
Very,
to have a straight face. So like, yeah.
very,
Yeah.
very deep
Yeah.
lovemaking.
Okay.
Uh,
Sure.
but then I suddenly felt a sharp sensation in my neck, and I just see her holding a dagger to my throat. I asked her why, and she said, she said that the nearby warlord is paying anyone who gives her uh, the head of a foreign soldier $100. Can you believe it? My life for $100.
And then she said, only 100?
I know.
Jesus.
Hey, don't use the Lord's name in vain.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm
Nah.
sorry. My bad.
Oh, okay, okay. You can use it then. No.
No, that makes sense yun. Nasasabihin mo yun in character.
Yeah,
My
it also
son,
makes
sorry.
sense.
Yeah, no,
Again,
Okay, she
it's
said,
fine.
she said, I apologize for that. That just
it's
came
fine,
out.
it's fine. I understand. It's an expression.
That's what he said.
Anyways, uh,
Stop it!
basically,
Okay, sige.
to stop her from killing me, uh, I took a deep breath, thrusted real hard, made her gasp, then I ran away. Fortunately, I left my pants, my clothes, everything I got back on that tent. I ran through the savannah with nothing. And I tell you this, I would rather face 100 lions than face 100 mosquitoes. Those things were hell. That night
she,
was hell. And yeah,
she was like,
that was
she was like, at least it came out of there alive.
yeah, and that was my first month of 3 years in Africa.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, okay.
Still got 35 more months left. Now, where was it?
And
Ah,
yeah.
yeah, I spent basically 6 months wandering around the savannah trying to find my way home base. After I did, well, the commanding officer there didn't really give a shit who I was, just gave me a uniform, told me to, well, kill some warlords, and killing I did. And there I went, killing again. But the warlord there, who I was supposed to kill, well, she wasn't a man, was a woman. And I tell you this, if evil, why hot?
She gently, I don't know, quickly lets her eyes roam, like look down.
He still hasn't,
Oh my god.
And then she said, same sentiment. I have, ano tawag doon? I've had experiences just like that. And she was like looking other direction.
he got closer to you. His face several inches away from yours, but considerably much closer. And he says, "Really? Any recent experiences? Event?"
Uh, um, uh, which month do you want to know?
How about the fresh one? I'm just playing with you. Just playing. But yeah, I got shocked by that warlord, I got knocked out, got captured, and I was treated as her uh, sex slave, basically. Yep.
So fuck boy. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be degrading about it. As if sex slave isn't degrading enough.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry.
Yep, yep. Yeah. Well, I say sex slave, but
Wait.
whenever she would try, she got too drunk and just fell asleep. And I went for 3 months dry. 3 months. I couldn't even do it myself since my hand was chained behind my back.
Wait lang. Wait lang. She was gonna say, out of being so flustered,
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna say, at least you know you're good. She kept you for months.
Yeah, got fed those months. And not like that horse shit they serve in the army. I got fed proper food. Beans and crackers. Proper
Oysters too,
pan.
apparently.
Well, I wish. Couldn't get to that part, you know? On account of her being drunk all the time. Probably that's the reason why, after I escaped, she got shot in the head by some of my mates back in the camp. Yeah, a hot bod just dead like that on the ground. Shame.
Shame indeed.
Yep, and after escape, I was going to make my way through the camp, and that's when I fell to a trap made by a bunch of
Amazonian
tribal
women.
women. Yeah, how'd you know? Yeah,
I have a similar experience.
yep, and I got well, they captured me, obviously. Thankfully, they didn't eat me. I did tell you this. I got after I arrived at the camp. I tell you this. The next morning, I was surrounded by 20 naked women. All of them
Dead like shushu. I listen.
dead.
Oh shit.
And at that that part, we cut to. Uh,
Oh no.
I'm leaving at that part. Yes, I'm blue balling you. We
Oh
cut
god.
to to Darius' part, and
Oh,
Darius,
nice.
this entire time you've been being
I'm
tutored.
being
Viewing his phone.
correcting.
Yeah,
I'm correcting
you're the one
shit.
being corrected by Ellie. uh,
God damn it.
and then afterwards, she goes, "What did you study in college, anyways?"
It was physical education.
Boring. That's
Come
useless, you
on.
know. Unless you became like a star athlete, and I can tell you
Uh,
by looking at you, you got the height, but you just don't got that, you know, aura.
I get that a lot.
Yeah,
But I'm already a track and field athlete.
running,
Just not well known. Yeah.
such a boring sport. Why
Well,
can't you
yeah.
be more like basketball or football or uh even golf is better than running.
Well, if a man chased you with a knife, I am not fighting, I am running.
He looks at you, Dari. I would be the one holding the knife in the first place.
She's a child, Ateya, come on!
I'm screaming, no, it's a trap, it's a trap run.
I don't care if it's a trap. Gonna pull a Robin.
Whoa. Uh,
Whoa.
besides, my dad is the mayor, anyways.
Oh.
Yep. And you see that guy over
Uh,
there? And he points at one of the a buff-looking man on the back who is who you just noticed right now is very intensely glaring at your direction. And that guy over there, another buff individual, very intensely focused in your direction, That guy and that guy and that guy and that guy.
Uh,
They're all my bodyguards.
oh. Is that why they're so intent and trying to kill me right now?
Oh, don't worry. Uh, they won't kill you. There's too many witnesses.
Oh, so
I'm just
that doesn't
kidding.
alleviate my worry?
Don't worry. They know what's happening. If you try to do anything though, well, let's just say
I,
that they won't be the ones killing you.
I have my morals. I won't touch a child. Come on.
As you said, child, she got. You roll an insight check.
Oh yeah, it's fucking low. Wait, let me find my insight. Wisdom -10. This is why he is still single. Wait now.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Go.
Is Granada like a very large dick entered you? Is that a
Oh my god.
piercing damage or a bludgeoning damage?
Piercing. It would be
Piercing.
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 If
Pag-actually yung
No,
end
no,
no
mo
no
no.
would
no
Um,
bludgeoning.
like
if it
imagine it, kasi if this is a cervix, it's bludgeoning, isn't it? Like
If
Taya,
it reaches that far, it would be
if
bludgeoning,
it
but at the
try
start it would be piercing.
if it's too big, if it's like a foot long, yeah, but if it's like the average dick, you gotta worry about it.
no, no,
Al-
like it's this big.
Jesus
It's
Christ, that
the
would
size of my dick.
that would
I tell you,
be
control the freakiness, bro.
that would
Yes,
be
dude, we're streaming,
uh
my guy.
10 devil rolls worth of damage.
It's not worth it.
It's
It's
not
not
worth
worth
it.
it.
Not worth it. Okay,
Also,
roll it,
calm
Carl.
down the horniness, woman.
Yeah, rolled for insight, Carl, for
It-
Darius.
Okay.
It's not hardness.
Uh,
I'm being practical here.
88,
Like you're
88.
Yeah,
Nice.
you
I'm
know.
ignoring
But
Atea.
wait, hold on, Edward. That's isn't that still a crit? A soft crit since he technically rolled a 98 originally and then he got
Yeah,
a -10 from the wisdom.
Oh, that's a 98.
yeah,
Oh
98
shit,
siya.
Yeah.
that's a crit. Yeah, that's a crit. Holy.
Ano
Let's say,
yung na
yeah,
yun?
we're calling it triumph. It's a triumph. Right. Darius, you're not the most insightful guy. In fact, you've heard a lot of men and women call you denser than a black hole. Yes.
Oh my god.
In fact, one of your friends even went so far to say, you're denser than Isekai MC.
That's so true. No, that's not you, Atea. Don't worry, that's not you. You're horny,
But
not dense.
for some reason, you just get it now. This reading the room type of shit. You get it now. Was after you called Ellie a child, you don't know whether it's because she's a child that she has a very poor control of emotions, or whether you've just like starting to get it now. But you notice that she did not like being called a child. In fact, she seems to hate it.
Oh.
Don't call me a child. I'm not a child. I'm much more mature than any other child that you think I am. I'm not a child. Would a child go to a poetry night? No. Would a child have a tattoo? No. Huh? Do I look like a child to you? She grabs
I do,
your
what?
collar.
Uh,
I am
oh my
not
God.
a child. She looks at you angrily. And she lets it go. She scoffs. You know what? I'm out of here. You're boring anyways.
thank God.
And she
Thank
seems
God.
to get out from your space. However, you didn't get that angry as you thought you might have gotten. because of one thing. You notice that as she's spouting all that rage at you, underneath all that fury, you notice a very fragile and sad kid. You don't know her story, why she would make such an expression after being called a child, but she seems to be more hurt than angry. And for that reason, you couldn't really bring yourself to get angry. And at that uh, moment, that introspective moment, you all see, all of three of you and your partners, your talking partners, see an old man climbing up, not walking up the stage and grabbing the mic. Test, test. Hello, hello. Welcome, friends. Order any brew your heart desires, for this night we'll let our words flow like the drinks. I am Kid Lut, the owner of this tea house, and I so proclaim, that tonight we shall start the poetry night. Tsaka, wag niyo kalimutan, itag niyo yung poet at Kid Tea House, pinost niyo sa social media ha. In English, he says, and don't forget to tag the poet and Kid Tea House if you're posting this on any social media. Right. Hashtag 2018 Poetry Night. Very well. Simula na tayo. Tonight, we celebrate art in all its worldly, well, wordy forms. Faking a Filipino accent. It comes so natural. I don't know why. And then you see the owner, Mr. Kidlat, uh, go down the stage. And you see a bunch of people lining up. And the first person to climb the stage is a man. He looks at you all and he says, tonight I'm whispering whispers of dawn. um, uh, Soft light spills over dew-kissed fields. A gentle murmur as the earth awakes. Birdsong trends through misty yields, carrying whispers of hope in each fragile lakes. In the quiet embrace of a newborn day, every petal and blade sings of yonder, a promise woven in the fabric of morning ray, when nature cradles the soul in uh, silent wonder. And after he recites that, obviously he's nervous. The patrons go, "Hey, Julius, Carl, clap,
No.
clap." That's not how you clap. You're in a poet. You're in a poetry night. This is how you clap. You snap your fingers.
Um, Edward, I'm
Freddy.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can we have like a 5 minute break?
I'm gonna
My
pause
mom
recording
keeps.
and start. You see them clapping. Clap for them, guys. Hey, clap for them. You're being rude. You see all the people around are clapping for him. And then a woman comes in next and she says, awit ng kalikasan. Sa pagsikat ng umaga, sumisiklab ang pag-asa, damdamin ay nag-aalab, pusong-puno ng ligaya. Ang hangin ay dudaloy, dalayhuni ng ganda. Kalikasay nagbubukas, sa puso'y umaapaw ang saya. And again, wow, no one's clapping at all. No one's clapping. And last, multiple people recite their poems. You guys clap. Along that clap, uh, you all managed to convince your talking partners, except you, Darius, to all reconvene on your main chair. So right now, Darius, you see Betty, and on her side is this taller than you, which is a rare sight, uh, African man. Meanwhile, you see beside Andy is another Korean woman. And after the deluge of people reciting their poems, suddenly you see a local, an old man, seemingly to be in his uh, 60s. Hello, hello. I think you all know who I am. No need to introduce myself. I got a haiku. Life in Montalban. Old Montalban trails. My feet remember soft earth. Name changed, heart remains. And as you notice that a lot of the older folks in the tea had disregarded clapping like this and have instead clapped normally. Some of them are whooping, saying, "Did it again, old man! Great haiku again!" And the old man goes, "Well, as you might all already know, the haiku is about my life back in the 1970s. Before Montalban was changed to Rodriguez in 82. Which is, I'll say it again, the best decade. There was no TikTok, no snappy chatty, or all that. All that. Okay, I leave it to the young folks to continue on." And you see him go down, still laughing at his own joke of TikTok and snappy chatty. And he joins other old man. And after a while, the people reciting got fewer. So one of the hosts there went up to the mic and, well, looks like a lot of volunteers have already told their own poems. So right now, we're going to do a flash volunteer from the audience.
Oh no. Oh no.
And looks like we got our first pick. And you see a light shines down on you, Andy.
Oh, thank God. Thank fucking God. Akala ko ako.
What? Well,
Well, and you see Ellie go speak to you. Well,
me?
go for it, yeah? I'd love to hear your poem.
이거 잘 모르겠어. 야,
Come on,
요,
go for
말.
it.
아, 그래도 할게.
And,
Ah. I walk up to the stage.
and as you walk up,
One hand in my left pocket, and then one on my phone scrolling.
to the stage, Ellie looks at you, Darius, and Betty. Oh, right. She's not named Ellie. Oops. I meant to say Lila. Hi. She looks at you to Darius and Betty. I'm Lila. Lila Park.
Oh,
Nice to meet you too. You're
nice to
friends
meet you.
of. She shakes her hand. You're friends of.
Andy?
Andy, yeah,
Yeah,
you're muted, Atea.
I'm Darius Thornfield. I'm
Atea,
Darius Thornfield. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you, Lila Park. Atea, you're muted.
May kausap siya.
Ah, okay.
I'm
Let
sorry,
her
sorry.
cook, bro.
So Betty looks at her, all smiles, and offered her hand. She said, "Hi, I am Beatrice, but everyone calls me Betty."
Oh, Betty, I love the clothes. Very chic.
Why, thank you. It's vintage.
I noticed. Are you? Is it German inspired?
Actually, I'm so glad you asked because my mom's German and my dad's German, and this is my grandma's clothes. So she gave it to me when she died.
Oh,
Well, technically I stole it, but
that's so interesting. I think I might be
it's beautiful.
inspired to create a character about that. And as these two women talk, uh, Darius, you see Mark looking down at you, not slightly down at you because you're still very tall. And he says, "Well, you're one tall guy, huh?"
I could say the same for you. So, was my friend bothering you?
Bothering me? Well, depends. What kind? What kind are we talking about here?
The annoying kind.
Ah, that kind. Well,
Yeah.
he was just probing me with some very deep questions.
I hope she didn't offend you in any way.
Ah, well, she was asking some very penetrating inquiries.
Uh, uh, well,
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
like
she
you.
would glance. She would just glance at him.
and as
I'm
the
gonna like.
Bombastic side eye.
and at this point, uh, Andy climbs the stage, and what is he feeling right now?
A bit anxious and shy.
You see all the lights suddenly go towards you, making sure everyone in the cafe is looking at you, getting their attention to see
Wow!
you.
Oh my god,
and as
sobrang nakakakaba nun.
and as every single eye in the cafe points at you, you hear the host whisper to you while he goes down the stage. Well, you're the first non-volunteer, so you got the privilege of the light. Good luck.
Uh, Thank you. Um. Uh. Hello. Uh. My name is Andy Park, and
Hey, that
this
food
is
was really
my
yummy.
this is my poem. The Seafarer. It's called The Seafarer. Okay, so
Man, my balls are
Did our
itchy.
order
I
come
can make
yet?
a true song about me
Can you
myself.
wait
Oh wait,
the
what?
order? Can you follow up the order?
Yeah, we
Oh,
should follow up the order.
or
Good.
No, kundi
Oh
ka
no no no.
Julius,
Ganito,
parang
ganito, ganito.
naboboard ka na sa'yo.
oh, I thought I was
Yeah.
getting it.
No, no,
No,
no.
the in character, in
I'm
character.
just gonna start. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna start from the start.
Waiter,
I
excuse
can
me,
make a
waiter,
true
Haley?
song about
Haley?
me myself.
Yeah, we
Tell my
should.
Haley?
travels, how
Excuse
often I
me.
endured days of struggle, troublesome times, how I have suffered grim sorrow at heart, have known in the ship many worries, the terrible tossing of the waves, for the anxious night watch often took me at the ship's prow when it knocks against the cliffs. The seafarer. Thank you.
And people actually are surprised in their expressions, because you hear one of them saying, "Wow, one of our first non-volunteer is actually good, kind of good at least. That's a surprise." And applause went towards the whole cafe. And as you go down,
Uh, uh,
the
wait, hold on. Hold on. I wanted to say something else.
going on.
Thank you. how did they say it in Tagalog? Salamat.
And as you go down, the host clasps you on the shoulder and says, "Good job! Not a lot of first talent volunteers can even muster up climbing the stage. Got a lot of guts on
Oh,
you."
yeah. I was so anxious when I went out there, but I did it.
Hey, don't worry, you got it. And he slaps you on the back, and then you make your way through your table again.
Ow.
And as you make your way to the table, you bump into, not actually bump, you just met up with Haley. She's now carrying a tray with two chocolate chip cookies. You have three Kidlat whirlpools and one storm croffle. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the wait. But the staff got overbooked, and we had to push back your order. I'm so sorry again. Here's your order. And she gives it out to all of you.
She raises her hand.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yes.
raises her hand. I don't want to be rude, but I think I ordered blueberry cheesecake.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. And she grabs the
No, it's
storm.
fine. I can see that you are overbooked. Thank you so much for
Yes,
the thing.
I'm really sorry. And she takes the storm croffle and she rushes back to uh, the kitchen to replace it. And as you do this, all of you roll me perception checks.
Oh,
Let's go. Finally, something I'm legendary in.
wait, ano yung perception ulit?
Nasa wisdom plus luck siya under multi-dynamic skills.
Carl, you go
So kapag
first.
wala,
Ano tayo?
wisdom plus wait, wisdom multi-dynamic? Wisdom plus
Multi-dynamic. Wisdom plus luck, mas sa pinakababa siya.
perception -2. Mama.
Oh my god.
lord.
Carl, you go first.
Okay. E100 plus 30.
30 down. 30 and -2.
116. Do I
116.
succeed?
You'll find out, Jigan.
Who's Jikan?
Oh, fuck.
Jigan.
Andy, bro.
Andy.
Andy.
I have a basic ass name.
103.
103.
Ateya, Betty, your turn.
It's loading.
Kaya mo yan.
It's
Go,
been
Wi-Fi,
loading.
go. Oh, there you go.
Go,
Okay.
I go.
Why is your
Okay,
name
it's-
just audience?
I don't know.
D100.
I'm gonna change
That was modifier.
D100
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
minus
Later.
2. I see.
Maybe I wish I'm gonna stylize my diet as well.
That's a D.
Dang,
That's
minus 2.
That's a D20.
We're
shit.
using a D100.
We're doing-
Yung
yeah,
pinakababa.
we're doing D100.
Yeah.
Sorry, my nails.
Okay. Roll it.
No, yung
Wait.
modifier pa. No, kahit ano
Yeah,
na lang. I-roll mo
chill.
lang tapos apply natin.
Girl,
Yeah, let
Chill.
let Ateya do her thing. 58.
58.
Oh, she actually rolled decent for it.
Yeah, that's decent.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a good thing that the DC was not that high.
okay.
We went overkill with it.
That's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Overkill.
You all passed though. Don't worry. Wait. Let me lower the music volume.
Maybe
Tama,
let me.
Jackie-chan. Yeah, meron. It's very chill. I enjoy it.
Okay.
Here the first, as Haley goes back and retakes your order. You all suddenly smell something menthol like. You look to
Oh.
your back and you see a man a few tables across you, having his third cup of double espresso.
Oh my god. Oh
Third
my
the
fucking
six.
god.
Third cup, yes, third cup of double espressos. And you see three bottles of finished Monster energy drink.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's gonna be shit tomorrow.
Yeah,
Dude.
you also notice him taking a big uh pill, big container of pills, dunking them to his mouth and drinking the double espresso with a Monster energy drink.
Oh my god. Yung
She
puso ng ano na yun. Old man?
she
Tama?
she
It was a young man, about like in his 20s.
she,
Oh
she
my
leans
fucking god.
she leans into Darius and said, "Is he committing suicide in public?"
Yeah, we should raise a concern to the waitress.
We should. We should.
And as
Oh
you,
wait, the waiters is coming over.
mhm, you see her coming over, and you also notice that this man rising up spots her and heads towards her direction. And as she makes it halfway through your table, she is stopped by this guy and grabs her by the arm,
Oh
leans her
no.
slightly closer, and harshly whispers something in her ear. You Yes, you know what? With your high enough
Perception.
perception, I'll allow you to hear some parts of it. You hear some words, Darius and Andy. You hear him saying something about night, mist, ready.
She, Betty leans into Darius and said, what is he saying?
I don't know, some gibberish. I'm not sure.
Exact words, exact words.
It's just some night mist. Ready? Yeah, you interpret that that's just some gibberish. But
Write it down.
Write that down.
we
Anyway,
And one of you roll an
we
insight.
should.
Who wants to roll an insight?
Oh,
Only one though.
I'm
inside,
gonna do it.
yeah,
inside.
mas
Okay.
mataas ata insight mo sa
This is going
akin.
to be a try roll,
Oh shit.
Inside.
Oh no.
Wait,
and I
nasa nakalagay inside
choose.
ulit?
No, si Julius na lang. Si Julius ang magro-roll.
Oh, Julius.
I
Yeah.
choose that result. Okay, Julius, I pick the result. You're already familiar with the try roll. Roll for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll 3 times.
First roll.
25.
Go, go.
I'm gonna roll for
Second
second.
roll. Second roll. Third roll.
Oh my god.
Oh my
It's a
god!
crit! Damn! Oh well, I already picked the result,
Just
so. Holy.
Oh
Another
my
crit!
god! Oh my god! Oh, crit!
Two crits! Ah, I already chose the result.
Ano yung... Oh no, hindi niya sasabihin.
I won't say it. I chose
Yeah.
this will be the
Don't,
result.
don't worry. Don't worry. Every single one was an ungodly pass, bro.
Andy, you saw that Betty's face seems to be familiar to you. A face full of fear and anxiety. Peculiarly, it isn't
Betty or Haley?
hey, I meant Haley.
Haley.
Haley. But peculiarly, it doesn't seem to be aimed at this man grabbing her arms harshly. In fact, there's even some kind of hints of endearment, you think? You're not sure. Maybe you misinterpreted it. Maybe it's something else, but definitely not hostile towards this
Wait.
man. And after that, he lets go of uh, her arms, and he rather returns back to his table. But he does pass by you all, and immediately hit by that extremely menthol scent. Um, Darius, what was your college life like?
I'm
You no
a
no
physical.
you
Huh?
and Betty, what were your college lives like?
Like
Like, yeah, what were your college lives like? Were
Oh,
they a lot of parties in there, or did you focus more on
very
studying?
um
average.
Average.
Focus sa ano athletics and shit.
How about you, Betty?
It's still sad, but yeah.
this despite my bookish appearance, I was actually a party monster in my college
Oh,
days.
really?
Yeah. uh, But since I've had this job, I had to tone it down.
Mm. Roll me a perception with advantage.
Paano ko malalaman ang perception ko ulit?
It's -2.
Minus. Oh my god, nakalimutan niya kagad.
No, I
With
remember.
advantage.
Yeah, with advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I should really ayusin yon kay Adeline.
Yeah.
I roll it.
One, wait. Let me.
Advantage. Yeah.
This
Roll it.
hand.
Oh,
Chill.
but tatlo dice. Oh, yeah, oo nga pala. D100. Okay, roll it. Oh my god, 17. God fucking damn.
Okay. Um, you have from your from Adeline, you have
Adeline.
Adeline?
five.
Betty.
No,
It's
from
Betty.
Adeline, you have 5 flare points. Do you want to use that? You want to use one of them?
Sure. I
Okay.
have another drawing cooking up anyway.
Okay. Right. Reroll it. No advantage though. Only a reroll.
It's okay. Can I minus na lang?
Just
Yeah.
roll it. 67,
Oh,
65. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with that?
You could,
What?
Are
ano,
you okay with that result?
may DMT ba siya?
She has, but she doesn't need.
Ilan?
Uh, she has. Oh, zero pala. Never mind.
Oh,
Uh,
inspiration lang talaga. Okay.
oh, you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Betty, the moment he passes by you all, the moment you all inhale that mental scent, two things appear in your mind. Two things which does not suggest any good result. As the words, uh, the words amphetamines and meth.
Uh,
Can I amphetamines?
methamphetamine.
Yep. Amphetamines and
Okay.
methamphetamines.
Nah.
Yep. Those are the two words that appear in your mind. Amphetamines and methamphetamine.
See, as the I'm so sorry.
Ah, nawala si Thea.
Wait lang, my mom is calling me.
I'm gonna pause the
Ah, okay,
recording.
okay. Nawalaan
Okay,
ko pa si Thea.
we're back again. Betty, as this man passes by you, his intense mental scent reminded you of two things that you had taken back in your wild college days: amphetamines and methamphetamines.
Okay, so as the guy walked past them, she stilled and blinks. Her eyes following the guy as he walked. And then she motioned the group to come closer to her. Uh, I'm pretty sure that guy's on something bad. Like apomethylene and meth bad.
Who did you
Human.
relate this
How do you
information to?
know?
Oh, to
How did
everyone.
you know that?
Methamphetamine. How the fuck do you know the smell of methamphetamine?
I'm a researcher.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were a party animal. Fuck.
A
Um,
researcher. She flicks his head.
he doesn't care about that. He's just remembering your college days. Are you sure? We shouldn't accuse anyone of taking drugs if we're not sure. You
Uh,
hear,
This Leela.
yeah, it's like you hear
Um,
Leon
uh,
go,
uh, she said, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
her
really now?
parties involve a lot of drugs.
My
Ah,
research
I
Nah.
involves.
mean,
Mark looks at
uh,
you. Well, I can see it. A wild party animal.
Ano, her very demure self. Yung character, ano niya na persona niya, she goes like this. It's a long story.
Well,
Stop.
who's it?
you must be pretty pent up, aren't you?
No, Edward,
Oh
don't
my
start.
god. She
She just went. I this is not the time for this.
I'm
We
not
this is
saying
bad.
anything. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, you're just assuming, Betty.
Yo, should we? Yo,
She just she
what's the
looks
legal
like a
standing
fish.
of
Hmm?
those kind of stuff in this country?
Roll me
Meh.
What?
law. Roll me
It's
law.
I'm
illegal.
asking in character,
Yeah,
bro.
roll. Then I'll.
No,
Who are you asking? And no one in particular. I'm
For
gonna
both
make
of
it.
them.
Oh, I'm gonna make
almost
them.
I
every
have
one of us are foreigners, my guy.
And I'm gonna make.
I have culture. I don't know
Uh,
mataas culture
I'll
ko.
allow. I'll allow culture. I'll allow culture.
Okay,
Oo.
culture.
I have pretty high culture.
I'm assuming it's
Very
illegal. Wait,
cultured.
di ba dapat nasa law, under siya ng law din?
Yeah, under the
Yeah, but
show.
Girl, I
I'm in a
have no.
foreign country. I wouldn't just assume that all laws are the same.
Yeah, but almost
Oh,
every country banned
Don't worry.
methamphetamine.
You're. Yeah, but Betty is pretty cultured, unlike these
culture.
Philistines.
Okay, that was
Wow.
24.
Damn.
Oh,
Let's
that's...
go.
Carl, camera, share screen.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, fuck. Wait
Um,
lang, let me roll. Naglo-loading pa siya.
But yeah.
Pa siya,
But
sorry.
yeah.
But yeah.
Pasha. Pasha.
Sige guys, sim. Sige pare, ganyan tayo.
Oh, sige, tol.
Kanya
Okay,
na tayo.
tol.
Ganyan tayo tala.
Tol,
Sige, pre.
tama na yan, tol.
I
Uy,
swear
uy.
to God. 24.
Yeah. You're.
24 out of a D100.
It's pretty high, yeah. Roll it, baby.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
lord.
Yeah,
shit.
you're not really
Oh my
You
sure.
lord.
use your inspiration.
You're
Can
not.
I use
No,
my
you,
inspiration?
no.
Yeah, there's no
I,
inspiration here.
Yeah, you could use your inspiration.
I'm allowing you to use up, to use up Adeline's persuasion.
yay.
You use up her flare points. Roll it, reroll it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my
She can
lord.
wait. I'm
Oh
gonna
my.
draw for her.
Oh my
60.
god, that's
Better. It's
awfully
better at
low.
least.
It's better, but that's low as fuck.
Fortunately, for you, Betty, you always do at least a modicum amount of research whenever you're going to a foreign nation, just so you don't, disturb any cultural laws or manners. And one of the things you came across are drugs, which are very, 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 very illegal in this nation. Uh, in fact, you know that just a few years ago,
Certain
there
precedent.
there was a certain president who declared a
War on
war
drugs.
on drugs in 2016, which resulted in a lot of deaths.
Okay,
And because of
so,
that,
I,
yeah, because of that, And that president is still the president in this year. And because of his actions, drugs are
Oh
even more
yeah.
vilified.
Yeah. So,
uh,
si Duterte noon.
I make them come even closer, and she said, upon my research couple of days ago, uh, I'm pretty sure it's pretty illegal because they're still under the reign of Duterte. Was it?
Yeah.
Um, he
Yes.
he instilled like a mass killing, a war on drugs kind of shit here in the Philippines. So
Oh
I'm
yeah,
pretty
that
sure it's
guy.
bad.
He's
Then
Yeah,
how?
pretty
Then how does he?
controversial.
Then how is he in possession of
I'm
those?
pretty sure he said putang ina to the Pope.
Eh, eh,
W reference.
Yeah, he swears a lot during press conference. Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
forgot
yeah,
about
but
that
my
guy.
main concern is how does that guy have?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not from this country.
We're not from
And
this
then
country.
lights shine down on you. Eeny,
Oh,
meeny, miny, mo.
Darius.
sabi na.
Darius.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. On
Betty,
you, Betty.
I
Don't
knew
know.
it.
Save the best for last, you know?
Fine. Tuloy ako ng stage. So, she freezes me in her mid-anos kwento and then looks around, quite panicked.
Mhm.
And, me? She said,
Come on up on here. You're our fourth non-volunteer. I mean, if you
uh,
have the guts to go here.
of course, just let me get my paper. She gets her paper and then
Go on, Bet.
nearly trips because of her fucking 4-inch heels. You
Hmm.
know,
Orange.
yeah, girl, it's my day-to-day shoes. Okay,
Oh my fucking god.
I, I carry my shit with those shoes. She goes up the stage and waves at everyone and said, "Mabuhay sa inyong lahat. Magandang umaga, everyone. I am Betty, and today I'm going to be uh, reading to you three haikus and one poem. Dark. Let it out in me. So hard and deep, it hurts me.
Oh wow.
Let it let life light inside. Yun sa una, yun yung una. And then she flips the
After that,
page.
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Sige,
As you
ikaw
finish
muna,
that
Edgar.
haiku, you notice that on your table, uh, Mark takes a long sip of a coffee and winks at you.
She does not look. She does
Darius
I
not
is
cover
look.
my
laughing.
I cover my face. I don't know who this is.
I know that fucking.
Mark mouths out.
Later,
Yeah, you figured it out.
so with a straight face, she reads the second one. Autumn. Now autumn begins, and soon leaves shall start to fall. With your hands, catch them. And then she flips another, helpless. As the raindrop falls, the sky is crying again. Air becomes numbing. She flips again. Light. A tunnel full of darkness. I see you. A soul so pure and true. I have to. I take your hand in mine. I hope to be yours down the line. She bows.
He bows. As you bow, you notice again Mark looking confused, as if me pure. And then you realize, oh, she's not talking about me. And then a lot more clapping appears, and the host gets
Okay.
up on the stage. Well, that was beautiful haikus. I'm definitely sure that one of them was not referring to one lucky guest here tonight, eh, folks? Now, go back to your tall, dark, and handsome.
She was like, I wrote this before I came here.
Nah, no one is listening to her
I,
as she gets
the
pushed
host
out.
gives you a big wink.
She was so flustered that she trips again on her way down to the. It was dark, okay? It was dark.
However, before you fully tripped, someone caught you.
Marcus.
Uh,
No.
it was not Mark, however, since he's way over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
It was the host who caught you. Hey now, the lady, careful on your way back down. You might fall. For me, I'm just kidding.
That was she just laughs and said, "Oh, you wouldn't want that. I'm too heavy." She said.
Trust me, I can lift pretty.
Mm.
And
She just she just smiles. Alam mo yung parang she's so lost. And then just goes up to back to her table.
okay, as you go back to your table, Mark looks at the host and raises an eyebrow, then sips a coffee. Nice poem there,
Like,
especially like the first part.
what? What first word? What?
You
she
know.
drinks she drinks her
And
coffee,
then
not
light
making eye
shines once
contact.
again. This time on another contestant,
oh,
another person. But this
yeah.
person refuses, and so they shine the light to you. They Darius.
Fuck. Oh,
I love it.
I'm gonna
Well, well,
uh,
well. The man where the tall, dark, handsome guy, the previous non-volunteer was talking about. Come over here.
wait,
Oh
what?
my god, I wrote this a couple of days ago.
Everyone's ignoring you.
Mark.
And as you make your way to the stage, Darius, you hear to your left, "Good luck, I guess."
Uh,
And you
oh, what?
see Ellie. Uh, her arms are still crossed. She's still a bit crossed at you.
Tsundere.
Uh,
Oh,
Tsundere.
maybe.
I should have asked how old she is actually. Anyways,
It's very
the,
obvious how old she is. She's at the age where you do not touch, Carl. Do not touch.
I know, but
In
you
fact,
know,
do
some
not
people
even
just look.
look. Don't look, don't touch.
Exactly, Cara.
Don't hear, don't see. Definitely not
Anyways,
don't taste.
oh wait, what?
Ew? How do you
Uh,
ew?
Anyways, I'm
yeah,
gonna the
I regret
modern.
that.
Okay, I wrote this recently. I call this the modern struggle of a dumbass. Woke
Again,
up.
you got a few laughters out of the crowd from some claps.
Uh, woke up today. Tragic. Check my wallet. Fuck, it's magic. Money was there, then it disappeared. Like my will to live and my academic career. Sat sat in class pretending to care. Professor said, "Any question? Yeah, why am I here?" Took some notes, but jokes on me. Can't read my own handwriting. Guess I'll just be dumb for free. Went home hungry, fridge full of air. Maybe depression just makes meals appear. Not just an expired yogurt cup. Sniffed it once. What? Guess I'll starve. What's up? Check my grace, Jesus wept. At this point, that is my best bet. But nah, I push on. I suffer, I strive because somehow I'm still barely alive. So cheers to the broke, the tired, and the doomed. We may be failing, but at least we're all fucked together, my dudes.
Whoa, a lot of applause resound. A lot
Thank
of people.
you, thank
You,
you.
you all hear a bunch of, I feel that, bro. I get that. Oh, that hits me deep in my soul. Oh. Then, as you're returning back to your seats, roll me an insight check.
Oh, what?
Roll
Inside.
Uh,
me an insight check.
let me just check
Oh, whoa.
my dear dungeon master. Oh, ayan.
Call me
Minus 10.
Game Master.
Game
Gay.
Master. Okay, Game Master.
I love
Roll it.
it.
Roll it.
Oh, rolling. Jesus Christ. 28.
Okay, yeah. As you pass by, you hear Ellie again. Her arms crossed. She still looks a bit annoyed. At least you took my notes.
Tsundere ang puta.
And then you went back to your table.
Yeah.
Uh, wow, that was really something, Mr. Thornfield. Yeah, I felt that. I That's what I felt back at my 15th month in Africa.
Oh my god.
After I
Oh
was
my god.
strung up by those elephants, I almost got eaten by a scorpion. Yes, a scorpion. You heard me.
Oh, fucking big word of
Yeah, sorry, couldn't.
scorpions.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I couldn't really relate, but I kind of feel bad.
Yeah, same here.
Not to you, to you. It feels bad for you.
Ah, Betty was like, what? What? With the white girl accent.
Valagal.
What?
What?
And after you went back to your table, you see the host once again. Well, looks like that's all we'll have for our non-volunteers. We'll get back to the voluntary poets now. Give us a good showing, yeah? That last one, it really captured the hearts of a lot of people here. In fact, it's even famous to our Chinese audience. Maybe it resonates with their, what do they call it? The
Pandemic.
Bailan culture?
Oh my
Something like that. Do you guys know what about?
no.
Bailan culture in China basically means let it rot. These students have given up on life and just lay down on the to give up.
Oh.
It's causing a lot of problems for the CCP because no
Yeah,
youth does
I
not want to
relate,
work.
bro.
Yeah, they relate.
Yeah,
They
for
really relate.
real.
And as the host comes down again, small lines, much smaller than the first line a while ago, appears, and in front of the this line is the man you saw a while ago.
Hmm.
He is shaking much more now, as you see on him drinking a cup that has the words triple espresso written on it.
Bruh.
Goddamn.
Triple espresso squared.
Squared?
What the fuck?
Yes,
That's
squared.
fucking 9.
And he throws it at the trash nearby, and he climbs uh, the stage. All of you roll me an insight or
Oh
perception.
my.
Yes, sir.
I'm preferring perception. Mas mataas DC, no?
Inside.
Depende sa ano namin. Choice.
It'll give you different result.
No.
Inside.
I'm gonna go for
Inside.
perception, I guess.
I'm also
My
gonna go for
instincts.
perception.
Somewhere inside. Inside. I.
Sino una?
You.
Should I go
What?
first?
Yeah.
Okay. 95.
Inside.
Damn. Okay. Was perception right?
Yeah, that's perception.
Okay, Julius, you go next.
Hold on. Can Theo go
Thea,
first?
you go
My
next.
Albert's still loading.
Okay. Mine is still loading.
I could roll for them.
No.
You know my luck as well is as bad as yours.
But I wanna roll with my bad luck.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
At least
Relatable.
I know.
I know you know
At
who to
least
blame. You know who to blame.
Yo, Edward, I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
Roll it.
Roll it then.
God damn, that's so laggy.
86. Oh, that's high.
I'm sorry.
Let's give this one a 11 plus 11.
Damn.
93.
93, god damn.
Also, yeah. What did you use? Insight or perception? Both of you.
Inside.
Insight. And you?
Perception si
No.
Darius.
This is Anna. Andy.
Oh.
Perception.
Okay. Uh, Betty, you'll notice
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of the people around you, most of them have annoyed expressions. Some sighs frustratedly. Some of them scoffs underneath their breath. Meanwhile, Darius and Andy, you all hear a bunch of mixed words, but they all form the uh, same thought. Why the fuck is he here? Ah, him again. God damn it! Another headache. I wish he didn't appear here. God, fuck. Should I just leave? You know what? Yeah. You see, some actually two people leave the cafe. They put some cash underneath their cups, maybe perhaps paying most likely for their snacks, and you're all confused as to why this he is garnering this kind of attention.
Uh, I
But
think we should. Hmm.
mm-hmm,
Oh, insight niya nga pala yun. Insight niya yun, no?
mm,
Okay, okay. Wala, di namin alam yun. Sorry, sorry.
uh, and then you see this man take up the mic, taps it a bit. Hello, the name's Dimano. Dimano Conentia. And uh, today I will be uh, I'll be reciting two original poems of my own composition. And again, as he says this, a lot of people become even more annoyed. Original. Fuck yeah, right. You got a feeling that perhaps this Demano individual uh, don't really make original compositions as much as steal them from others and claim it as his own. Maybe, but that's just a feeling you get. Like you get it's a feeling that you would get from a 90 plus roll. You're not really sure.
Yeah, yeah. Probably.
Uh, he says that one of the first poem I'll say, his hands are trembling massively. Is the unmasking the lie. Since tonight, I will not just be reciting poetry, but I will be unmasking our very souls. Listen to the lie that binds us. Oh,
Okay, the laugh is getting under Betty's skin.
and he recites the poem, and he mumbles not very well either about his poem. It's a shoddily made poem. So it seems like it's been massively edited. It's basically just about masks and truth, lies and the hypocrisy in our day-to-day lives, and the nobility and the soothing embrace of entropy. Uh, a lot of people just shake their head. One of them, wait, I recognize this. Isn't this? Societies beneath us? Motherfucker stole one of God. And even more people leave. You see, you notice three individuals leave the cafe, shaking their heads in frustration. Uh, well, uh, yeah, that was unmasking the lie. Thank you very much for listening to my original composition. And the last is one I'm very proud of. I call it the rusting shore. It's part of my um, uh, upcoming poetry book. I call the Sleeping Red Giant. It's an anthology of all the poems I've made in the past, original ones, I'm sure. All of you roll me either Arcana or TRG.
Oh
Oh
my
no.
god, my
Oh my god,
Arcana.
Edward, this is the one about Ishwang something gonorrhea.
Ishuan Gurekuan.
Yeah, Ishwang gonorrhea.
Shut the
Issue
fuck up,
Ar-
James.
gonorrhea.
Arcana. Oh, it's only 12.
Or you could use TRG.
I have
TRG.
minus 10.
You're trained at TRG, right?
Oops.
Eargy?
Yeah, TRG.
Yeah, 22. Yay!
Wait, I
Oh,
think I invested in
yeah.
occult?
Yeah, she did in TRG, actually. And it's coming in clutch.
I'm
Yeah.
roll na ba ako?
Uh, yeah, Carl, you go first.
I'm gonna roll for Arcana. I mean, wala masyadong magbabago. 63. Oh, decent.
Mm, decent. Not enough, but you know.
It's decent.
Is
I have minus 10.
Ka da Leah
Shut up,
Dandy.
Betty.
Your turn.
Uh,
Dandy. Did you say dandy?
Bro, minus 16, bro.
Yeah, roll it.
Not gonna lie,
Oh, roll
no.
it, bitch.
not gonna lie, I'm kind of curious to see if I could go low, if I could reach the negatives.
Scoff at you. I scoff at you.
Do it.
Come on.
Roll it. Roll
Roll
it.
it. Roll it.
49.
49.
49.
Okay. Now, Searling Invader. Which
I swear to God, I swear to God, that if you
I'm
fail this round,
rolling. 87.
thank God.
that is a
Thank God.
normal success.
Normal success.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, we failed.
No, no, she succeeded.
No, kami ni
Oh yeah, you
Julius.
guys failed. Yeah. Betty, you have heard of that name before.
What name? Wait, what name?
You have heard of the sleeping red giant.
Okay, okay, okay.
The sleeping red giant. In your research in the depths of Andorra, revealed two things: a map to Bulgaria, and a cave network in Bulgaria, and a map to the Czech Republic, another cave network. Curious, you investigated them both, and what you found out shook you to the core. Apparently, in the long past, ancient past of humanity, there lived a god who goes with the name of Redacted. You couldn't find out. However, his followers, his worshippers, call him the Sleeping Red Giant.
Hmm.
This entity used to rule over a large majority of humans, and you found out traces of its existence in the case of caves made of flesh,
What?
dead flesh, yet traces of it being alive still exist. The only things you found that made some headways for your research are three keywords about the sleeping red giant. One of them is a sorrow heart,
Mm.
passionate embers, and eternal indolence.
Per, internal indolence, anong synonym nun?
You'll find out. I mean, you're a researcher, you would know. Laziness,
I
basically.
would, I would,
Slothfulness.
Yeah.
hmm
okay. Love.
Uh, you also found out that this god was apparently not just not the god, but a god. A god belonging to a group that people called the ancient exarchs. Ancient exalts, I meant.
Exalt.
EXALT, yeah. And that this ancient exalt is already dead, killed by. You aren't sure. The only thing you found out is a red dot surrounded by lines of chains. That's it. However, you know that people who have said this title are not normal. And then you come back from your reverie, and uh, people are waiting annoyedly for uh, for Dimano to finish his poem. Along the shore, where blood mists break, twin embers fade in a twilight quake. The silence deepens with an ancient plea, where mortal dreams dissolve into mystery. Strange is the night when scarlet orbs ignite, casting eerie hues upon ruins of endless night. A spectral veil parts the firmament above, unfurling secrets of forsaken, whispered love. In caverns where time and terror intertwine, the lead, the red slumbering titan rests in a sepulchral shrine, his once hallowed name erased by a roaming, burning doom, devoured whole by a crimson traveler's thieving plume. And then he rips off his shirt, buttons flying out, and you see his bare chest. You all see his bare flesh has been carved away to form an open wound in the shape of a shredded heart. His entire torso is riddled with gashes of purple and red wounds, each oozing white, disgusting pus from every crack and sore. His body is bloated with
Uh,
disgusting infections, and you smell the reek of sewage. And you see that the symbol carved onto him is covered by red, fat maggots, greedily feasting on his body. Then he
Brother,
smiles
ooh.
madly
Oh,
and he
gross.
shouts, "Let the truth be revealed! Let chaos reign!" And the room explodes in people screaming everywhere. And the Demano begins speaking in a strange alien language. And before anyone could react, he recites quickly a complex chant that is painful and confusing to hear. Uh, then, after the chant is over, you see him suddenly pull out a 38 caliber revolver from his pocket, places it under his mouth, and fires it. Chunks of flesh, brain matter, and bone fragments splatter
Ah,
behind him.
Oh, shit.
ah,
And
Alam ko
suddenly,
magro-roll kami dito ng ano, 'di ba?
not
Oh,
yet.
mamaya pa ata.
And
Okay.
you see his body still standing, not
ah,
falling to the ground.
so
And the shredded heart on his chest begins glowing and expanding. And
ah,
then,
Betty screamed, covering her eyes, parang hiding behind Mark.
I got
And
bakit awit.
come on, guys, come on. Ito lang naman ako. And then she said, "Oh my God, what? Why did he do that?" No,
and
no.
before
Tapos
anyone can
parang,
respond, you see you see Dubano's body explode into chunks of flesh, hitting you all with drips of
it's again
blood,
ako.
flesh, and everywhere. It's as if these pieces of him wishes to clung to every nook and cranny of his tea house. And no matter where you are, if you're shielded away from him, if you're turned away from him, your face has been splashed by his dirty, disgusting, sewage like flesh and blood. Pieces of
She screamed.
maggots drape over your cheeks, trying to burrow inside it.
I'm gonna
She,
panically
And you
remove all my
all
clothes.
fall
oh,
unconscious.
Oh.
Roll me a sanity
Ah,
check, each and every one of you.
yeah, I knew it.
Arcana?
I
Arcana?
sanity. Sanity.
Sanity.
Ah,
Yeah. You need to roll low.
low?
Yeah, you need to roll below
Yeah.
your sanity.
My
Minus
sanity is
14?
Yeah, Carl, you go
Minus
first.
14?
fuck. I am not rolling below 10.
Yep, you
No,
are.
there's
And
no way I'm rolling below 10.
So, ano yung maganda ulit? Anong i-roll
Lower.
below or
yeah, you need to roll below your sanity score. Roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
62.
you
Yeah,
failed.
that's a fail.
Julius.
how do I even know my sanity score?
Oh,
Oh, that's a succeed.
you succeed. Looks like you've seen some shit throughout your adventures then. Which makes sense. Ataya, your turn.
So minus
Your score is
14.
22. You need to roll below. You're in 14. You need to roll
Yeah,
below 14.
Oh God. Anong dito? 20?
100.
100. Yeah, that's
Oh,
impossible.
that's
You
impossible.
never know. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Roll it.
Hey, I mean, if I
You
did it, it means it's possible.
you've been rolling like
Lord,
shit.
James, let me roll shit.
Roll it.
Roll high, roll high, roll high. I knew it.
Yeah,
79.
you two both fail. Now I'll be ano. Roll me a d10. Carl, you go first.
Could I touch that? I'm just
No.
kidding.
I'm gonna change my fucking dice to the ugly rolling one.
D10.
Yeah, you're rolling me d10.
3.
You gain 3 stress. Ataya,
Okay.
roll me a
Nasan
d10.
yung 10 dito? Ay, hindi yan.
Yung 0 lang.
D10. Yeah.
You
Oh
gain
my
6.
god.
6 stress.
That is not good.
And
My outfit.
because you gain
My
six
outfit.
stress, uh, you got five, which will give you a temporary dread or a temporary mental illness of sorts. Unless you succeed on another sanity check. Roll me sanity.
Again?
Kailangan,
Yes, if
yeah,
you
kailangan mo mag...
succeed, then you won't get a temporary dread. If you fail, you'll get it.
Oh no.
Well, I'm fucked because like I'm rolling good tonight.
And you better roll shit. You roll
Yeah.
high.
You rolled great, Atea. That's a good roll.
Because you're still because the temporary dread types are still not done. I'll choose for you.
Oh no. Amnesia.
You are going to
Oh,
be uh, disturbed,
disturbed?
meaning you cannot move close to your stress point, which is the manos flesh and blood, which is everywhere.
You'll have to
Oh.
carry me.
If you do, then you'll gain a point of stress.
Wait, hold on,
Knock me
Edward.
out and carry me.
Oh, does this happen like instantly? Can I react so that I cover Lila with my long coat?
And I...
Sure, I'll
Wait,
allow that.
Well, I'm hiding behind. Tapos naka-long coat rin ako.
Even if you cover with her long coat, she's
Aha.
still gonna get splashed in the face somehow. That
Oh
sewage
my god.
blood.
Hey,
uh,
the most
I'm
you...
important is the intent behind it.
I'm behind yung ano, diba? The guy. The mark.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you still got
Uh,
hit. Now,
question,
yeah.
kung anong oras tayo, it's already
Don't worry, don't worry,
2.
don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. And as you all fall unconscious, after a while, you all stir awake. But you notice something different. As you wake up, you notice that almost no patrons are left. The Manos body isn't there either. His blood, his flesh, any evidence of him dying in the tea house is gone. There is nothing left of him here. And the next thing you notice is the scarlet mist covering the entire floor of the Kidlat tea house.
Oh.
And as you all rise, you see that all that's left are you three, Mark, Leela, Ellie, and the host. And this is where we end part 1 of The Sleeping Red Poet. Have a good night
Yeah.
there, everyone. Hope you
I'm
get
stressed.
some good dreams. Possibly stay
Oh,
away from any poems right now.
let's see this.
Have a very good nightmare to you all.